Stop it. You need to bark? No. Are you talking back to me? Ma'am? Excuse me? She would start barking. Jade, what are you doing? I think she heard somebody outside. Okay, anyway. Now that you've heard me yell at my dog, we're going to get down to business. Okay? Just kidding. We're just going to talk about why I chose massage therapy and some massage school tips. Just overall in general. I did make another video, not along with this, but my other video is how to take care of yourself during massage school. So this kind of correlates into that, but doesn't at the same time. So yeah, I don't know. Just want to say that I did not realize my microphone was hitting my hair, or my hair was hitting my microphone. So yeah, I just want to apologize for that, and I will make sure that doesn't happen in my next videos. Okay, thanks. Okay, and we will continue. Okay, so why massage therapy for me? It's so funny. I actually never thought I would become a massage therapist. If you would have asked me 3 years ago, you are going to be a massage therapist one day and you're going to have a business, I'd have been like, you're so funny. Ha 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 ha. No, never say never. Seriously, legit, never say never. Because here I am. And I love it. It is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's what I'm meant to be doing. It is my purpose. It is my calling. I freaking love it. So I work in healthcare currently. And I got into healthcare because I love helping people. And I just love human interaction and human connection, which is so funny because I'm kind of an introvert. I like staying at home and yeah, I do. It's interesting. But I also love helping people. So I became a medical assistant, and that was kind of me getting my foot in the door of healthcare. And then I was being around nurses, and I had friends and coworkers that were going to nursing school, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think that's for me. So I actually struggled for a few years really trying to figure out what was next for me. I've been in healthcare for 10 years, and I, told myself I didn't want to do this forever. This was just me getting my foot in the door. But then I was like, I don't want to be a nurse. I don't want to be a doctor. Physical therapy sounds cool, but I don't know. I seriously did not know what I wanted to do. And I actually prayed on it a lot. I talked with God a lot, and I prayed a lot in regards to what my purpose was. And it wasn't until I really was more specific with my prayers, and I pretty much asked God to help me find something that is fulfilling my purpose. Instead of finding something that is going to make me a lot of money or make me feel good or whatever, I just simply asked God to help me find my purpose. I want a career where I can help people and still live in my purpose, serve, and be able to provide and have time with my family and my child and all of the things. And so, sorry, my eye's watering and I don't know why. And so, yeah, dude, you guys are going to find on my videos, I have a little bit of ADHD, and my thoughts just gone. Just like that. Okay, so after I was more specific with my prayers, I was seeing my massage therapist, and we were just chatting, and I started to get curious. I was asking her questions, and she was like, yeah, I was a medical assistant too before I came into massage therapy. And I was like, really? And we just kept talking, and every time I'd have sessions with her, I'd ask her more and more. And then I YouTubed massage therapists and massage therapy and looked up schools, and it literally fell in my lap. And then I learned about having your own massage business, and I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Always. Like, I have entrepreneurs in my family. My mom has her own business, and I've always wanted to have my own business and work for myself. Like, who doesn't want that? And so, yeah, I was like, well, let's try it. Oh, and also, a side note, I also tried a couple of other things before getting into this because I was trying to figure out what was next for me. And I went to real estate school, and I didn't even continue it because it's something that I will probably go back to because I think it's actually a really good thing to have under your belt, especially if you want to do property investments one day. But I just didn't like it, and I was like, you know what, this just isn't for me right now. Maybe later, but just not right now. And so then I gave up on that. And then I was like, well, I love health and fitness, and I love teaching people about fitness. And so I started doing personal training. And I took my first test, and I failed it. And I, like, what? I freaking failed it. And I was like, man, like, maybe this isn't for me. And I will tell you this. I was doing NASM, which is self-taught, learning. And I just don't do good with self-taught learning. I need to be in a classroom in front of somebody. I need someone to be telling me what to do. I just can't do self-taught learning. So I think that was a little bit of the barrier for me. I actually do plan to go back into personal training. I do plan to go test again. Especially now that I've gone through massage school, I feel like massage school has given me the tools to also help me pass my personal training exam. So I am still going to become a personal trainer. I think that's a great thing to have under my belt. So I'm really excited for that. But at that moment in time, it just wasn't for me. So it took me maybe about a few months, and then that's when massage therapy came about. And I was like, okay, it's third time's a charm. If this doesn't work, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I just don't know. But third time's a charm, and it really did work. And that just goes to show you that just because something isn't working for you in that moment doesn't mean it's not something that is meant for you or that you can go back to. It just means that it's not for you right now. There's another purpose and another reason for you to be doing something else. And so I think that's why it's always important to not give up and not get discouraged and to just have confidence and believe in yourself, because I really was down. I was feeling a little down. Like, I was like, wow, like, I'm trying all these things and nothing is fitting for me. I do think changing how I prayed and how I shifted my mindset mattered. But I'm so excited. And so now I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I'm certified in neuromuscular therapy. And I love it because I get to help people on a whole nother level. I do plan to one day incorporate having trauma release therapy in my business and in my practice. And so that is something that I'm super excited about. And I'm just really excited for all the things that are to come with being a massage therapist and growing my business. So yeah, that's why I massage. Because I love helping people, and I love healing people, and I love getting people to this level of self-love and taking care of themselves. Self-care is something that I love sharing and like encouraging. I'm like, yeah, you go take a day off, girl. You deserve it. I'm so bad too, because in my job, I'm a leader. I'm in a leadership role, and I'll have some of my medical assistants will be like, I just want to call in tomorrow. And I'm like, do it. You do that, girl. Do it. And I just, because everyone needs a self-care day or a mental health day. I think that is so important to take mental health days. Don't feel bad about calling in because you just feel drained and overwhelmed. There's enough going on in this life and in this world. You deserve a day to just woo-saw. Okay? So yeah, that's that. Okay, so now we're going to get into massage school tips. I just want to say real quick, I just want to shout out to myself, okay? Not to be cocky, but I have been trying to I've made a few videos today, and I've been trying to just do it. And everything in me, my brain, my overthinking has stopped me. And maybe because I put some makeup on and I feel good today, that might be it. But I am finally posting videos and it feels good. If you are not sure about if you want to do YouTube, just do it. Just do it. Just make the video and just post it and learn along the way. Okay, so that was a little side note there. Okay, so massage school tips. Create a schedule. This is so important. As soon as school, like before school started, I was like on the website, I was like, okay, I'm going to be at school these days, and this is what I need to get done. This is what I need to do. My classmate, I remember I had printed off all the months of school. So the first week of school, I printed off from Google a calendar, and I clipped it into my binder, my main school binder. And so each month, I put in all my school stuff, I crossed out the days for a few things. One, it helped me just kind of keep track and be excited for school as it went on. I didn't want my light to be showing. It's okay. It's whatever. I had a little calendar, and my classmate was like, "Why are you so organized?" And I was like, "I don't even know." Sorry, my phone was dying. That's what I was clicking on. If it looked like I was clicking on something, my phone was dying. It's at 20%. So yeah, I recommend doing that. Create a schedule as when assignments are due, when you have this event going on, how many massages you have left. I really got that schedule down to a T. And with all the chaos in my life, that just helped me feel structured, at least in school. 100%. That's number one. Number one, if there's one thing you are going to do out of these 5 things, that's the one. That's the one. Okay? 2, prioritize your self-care. This is super important, and like I said, there's another video that I made talking about taking care of yourself in massage school. Self-care is so important, especially if you're in a program like mine that was very accelerated. You are going to need to set aside time to take care of yourself, to take care of your body. As a massage therapist, we're doing a lot of energy exchange, especially if you're an empath like me. You really soak in other people's emotions and energies, and so it's super important to take that time to focus on you and de-stress and all the things you need to do. Okay? Number 3 is eating well. I didn't do so good with this, I'll be honest, and this is why I'm telling you it now, because I failed at it. I had a good stretch where I was eating healthy, and towards the end, I started eating healthy, but I have a sugar problem. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm just going to get it out there, just put it all out there. I have a sugar problem. I love sweets, and I'm working on it. That's my addiction, sugar. I am working on it. I'm actually really proud of myself, and it's a video that I will do later once I have mastered my decrease and limiting of sugar. But my brain doesn't work well. I have a little bit of ADHD, and when I consume a lot of junk food, my brain does not function well. It just doesn't. And I found that in school, when I was eating bad, I was more tired. Like I said, I wasn't thinking straight. I mean, I was thinking straight, but I wasn't thinking well. My brain wasn't fully present. And so I think especially through school, if you can just work on really getting a good diet in and eating the right food and veggies and fruits, increasing your water intake, those are huge things that are just going to help you on the mental aspect of all of the schoolwork that you have to do. 4, I can't even read my own handwriting. What? Oh, even. It says, I can't remember writing. Okay. Study even on breaks. So my school, we didn't have very many breaks, but I will say, I think we still did quarterly breaks. Even though it was a 10-month program, we had our holiday break, we had our like fall break, we had our breaks. And so they were a week at a time. I think our Christmas break was 2 weeks. That was nice. And I feel like I made a little bit of a mistake. I started school in October, so I was right around break time. Like I started in October, we had a couple months, and then we had a break, 2 weeks. And I could have studied more. I really could have studied more in those 2 weeks. I felt like I came back to school. I still remembered things, but I was out of my rhythm. I was out of my like studying schedule. So I think if you can, really try to stay studying and stay in your routine when you are on breaks, if you are fortunate enough to get breaks while you're in massage school. After that 2-week Christmas break that we had 2 other week breaks throughout the 10 months, and I did actually prioritize studying in those weeks, and so it did help. And so that's why I'm telling you, you know? And then last but not least, definitely not least, is give yourself grace. I can't tell you how many times I got frustrated with myself in school, just over a few different things. But I definitely got frustrated with myself. And so if there's one thing that I can recommend that you practice and you do at the best of your ability, is to be patient with yourself and to give yourself grace through this process. Especially if you are like me and you are a mother, a parent, working full time, just having a lot on your plate. I feel like there were a lot of moments that I didn't give myself grace, and then there were a lot of moments that I did, and it felt good, and I deserve to give myself that grace, and you deserve to give yourself that grace too. So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have anything to add, or if you have any tips to get through massage school, put it in the comments section. Please subscribe if you like my videos and you want to watch more, and I hope you have a wonderful day.